to the Arctic. August 17th, 2021. This is Circle Lake. Alright, here I am. I'm still on Circle Lake. I just spent the last, let's say, hour trucking my canoe and my canoe pack down the other end of Circle Lake. Well, not the other end, close. Probably about a quarter mile to cache it for my return trip. Supposedly there's an outlet out of Circle Lake that goes right over to the Alatna. And so this is Circle. Alatna's still down in the valley there. Now, I got just my backpack. We're going to head up towards Irrigate Creek and we're going to head that way. Alright, found my spot for the night. GPS says I went 6.5 hours to go 7 miles. Mile an hour. Tomorrow is going to be another brutal day, and after that, I'm really looking forward to some just kind of chilling on the river down the Alatna. That'll be awesome. All right, August 22nd, 2021. I am down at the mouth, close to the mouth, within a mile of the mouth of the Irrigate Creek. This is my campsite here. So it's 2.5 miles now to the canoe. Good news, Circle Lake, back to Circle Lake. And let's go check and see how my cache is doing. I found it. And we're gonna see if it's still intact. That's the next key. Looking good for not from here. There's my boat. There's my food for the next week. Does not look like there's any claw marks in anything. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna go have something to eat here. It is, I think it rained around noon, maybe later. It, like I said, took me at least a couple hours. So once I get the boat inflated, we're gonna head over there, and there should be an outlet to Circle Lake. Cross my fingers. That'll get me down to the Alatna. I hope so, because inflating this boat and then deflating it if there's not will definitely suck. All right, I got the soar inflated and loaded. It took me a little under an hour to do all that for future reference. So I can kind of gauge that for any future trips. And we're out to embark on Circle Lake and hope to find that outlet. Alright, so I found the outlet, and it does, at this point anyway, looks paddleable. I just came through that. There's Circle Lake over there. So I hope it goes the rest of the way. But every step I take, every pedal I take gets me closer to the river. One thing I'm finding paddling this solo is it's like a top. Right now I'm using the canoe paddle, but I may switch to the kayak paddle when I get a chance and try that, because otherwise it's like 3-3. I can't seem to really use a J stroke or anything like that to correct it. Plus there's a little bit wind on the lake too, which is blowing me around. Alright, so trying to find the Alatna, and I ran out of water. So looking at the GPS, I've got a 0.2 mile walk that way. I'm going to take the packs and see how bad it is, and I'm hoping that I might be able to just drag the soar through the brush if it's not too overgrown. If not, it's going to be a long day. So what's wrong with this picture? So I got both packs through. Basically, it's an old dried up stream bed from possibly when the beaver dammed it up and it just went dry. We got about a little less than 2/10 of a mile. Looks like it's going to go. The end is kind of muddy and a little bit more closed in. Here's the trail going through the bed. So we'll see how it goes. I hope I don't have to deflate it. All right, made it. Hopefully with no holes. That will be determined. So this is the Alatna River, which I'll be spending the next 5 days on. Oh yeah, I gotta show you this too. So I came down here and look at this guy here. Oh yeah. And a bit of a bear print there. Here we go. It's about 3:30, so I'll probably go for another hour and a half or so on the river, and then find a place to pull over for a campsite. This is what I'm going to be doing for the next 5 days. Cannot believe it. Especially if the weather holds out like this. Good morning, August 23rd on the Alatna River. I saw this yesterday when I was trying to find a place to hide my bear barrels, but look at put my hand in here. You can see the claw marks, the grizzly bear. It's about the size of my hand. Then there's a little one next door to it that doesn't have the claw marks. I'm not sure if that's like a cub maybe, but that is pretty damn huge. Was fun. Quarter to 2, the sun finally broke through the haze. Listen to the silence. Last time I checked my GPS, it is 6.2 miles to TAKAHULA Lake. That's potential area that I could get picked up. So, and looking at where I was planning on getting picked up is 35 miles away. This is TAKAHULA Lake, one of the potential pickup points. Not mine, I'm going to keep going, but pretty blue color over there. All right, stopping here for the night. This is August 23rd. It's about 6:15, so I got about 9.5 hours of paddling in today. All right, August 24th, 2021. Happy anniversary to my wife, 25 years. All right, let's see what we got now. Should have found me. Help me, Jack. 21.3 miles to go, and we want to get to within 18, so got 4 more miles to go. That's not bad. I'm all right with that. That's an interesting mountain too. I swear I've seen it since we started on the river. Not sure if that's true or not, but there's always this pointed mountain, and it's always down in the down south, so I think it's that. To me, when I first saw it, days ago, it kind of reminded me of the Great Pyramid. We got ice on our wings. Listen to the stillness. Behind the creek and the Eagle, the mountain behind that is called Mount TAKAHULA. All right, August 24th. This would be my 6th night in above the Arctic Circle. Well, no, more than that. 6th night outside camping, not in Bettles. Now we are just outside of Gates of the Arctic National Park. Just routine Alaska now. This is my campsite, 6th night. I'm camped along a little bit of a freshwater stream coming in back there. You can kind of hear the water rushing in. Bull moose was swimming across the Alatna River, so I got some photos pretty far away, but it was pretty cool to see. I mean, he was in areas where it was deep enough that he actually was swimming, not just walking on the ground underneath the water. That was pretty cool. Okay, August 24th. What is for supper tonight? We've got bannock. And that'll really had a little rain when I first went into the Arrogant Valley, but I cannot complain. Boys and girls, time for map time. Let me back out real far here. This is Alaska, in case you haven't noticed. Here we have Gates of the Arctic right here. Today, obviously we started at number 4, and now we are here you can see this big oxbow in the Alatna River. And this creek coming in right there is that creek right there. This is probably where we'll end up. And our actual pickup place is off this map. Good morning, August 25th. Time to pump up the boat a little bit. Got a little bit of rain last night, not much. Really lightly a couple times. Made it to Malamute Fork. Over there is where I came from. And tomorrow I'll be going that direction down to Help Me Jack. Malamute Fork is a lot clearer than the Alatna. Campsite at Malamute Fork. Well, my plane is here. Unfortunately, this is the fourth time he's doing a pass around me. Now it's flying away. So 4 passes, and it's heading out. So I don't know. That may mean I'm spending another night here. Waving to you from my extra night. Spending on the Malamute Fork in Alaska. Alright, so due to a GPS coordinates snafu, I'm going to spend another night here in the backcountry, which is just fine with me. I got enough food for a couple more. Alright people, it is August 26th, 2021, and basically I got up this morning and it was raining. Good news is the weather forecast for tomorrow looks good, so pretty good chance that it will be picked up. Glad school is over. Let's go.